still feeling a bit, I don't know, like I noticed I'm very afraid. So when I become nervous, I become afraid to play or afraid to just do anything really. I don't know, afraid to do something. And that holds me back. I'm holding myself back and I don't want to do that. I mean, it's kind of like I want to do it, but I don't want to do it. Or, oh yeah, anxiety. Just imagine us all in underwear. Yeah, I heard many stuff like that. Or imagine like you all have cabbage head, or I don't know, someone told me that. Or yeah, all in underwear, or everyone is naked. No, I mean, part of the reason why I stream is to overcome my anxieties, and I'm working on it. And it's all in the thought, in thinking. Yeah, I do like chatting in between. But I don't know. This morning seems like not many want to chat, or I don't know. You have a cabbage hat? Yeah, I mean, slowly it is getting more in control. I just need to change my habits of thinking, like all of those which are causing me to become fearful or anxious. Hey, welcome back, Cybernetic Bunny. Yeah, you have anxiety to a giant. Well, then you know what I'm talking about. It's interesting because many times I can completely get rid of the anxieties after like 2-3 hours of streaming. Usually my anxieties completely vanish, like it never existed. I feel great. I feel energetic. I don't feel any sort of fear, but I can't just recall it like that. I can't make that same feeling whenever I want it. I can't will that feeling into myself. That's the problem. So, whereas that should be the default actually. That state should be the default. And it's not really the default. That's the problem. Panic attacks. Yeah, I know what you mean. I even got a panic attack sort of when I was attending university, when what's it called? This at you know, where they test you, you need to do a sort of, they test you, they test your playing, your hearing, your voice, your everything. I was super nervous. I mean, the worst thing that could happen is my hands start shaking uncontrollably. I had that many times. Yeah, even my teacher pointed out when he asked me, like, randomly during class, he asked me, could you go to the piano and play, I don't know, some chord progression, something easy? And I was like freezing, and he told me I'm behaving like he's holding a gun to me or something, like. And yeah, that's exactly the feeling. It's like everyone is trying to kill you, like that kind of fear that you're so much in trouble, well, in danger, that feeling of being in danger. So yeah, It's not nice. No, it wasn't an audition. It was just a random anything or any time when any teacher would ask me. I had to struggle to, in the beginning, I struggled even with my own piano teacher because I was anxious to play only in front of her on our private short half an hour piano lesson that I had in university for a few months. Yeah, it started out. I was pretty anxious all the way, and she had to have a lot of patience. Yeah, but no one really tried to treat that, or no one really knew. I mean, people can give advice, you know, people give advice, and advice is good, but I don't know. It needs to be treated better. But yeah, most of the things, most of the work I did my own. I mean, on my own. I mean, trying to work on the anxieties. So somehow I need to forget this state of mind of being anxious. Oh well, yeah, that's truly giant. Yeah, with time, I mean, I have improved, but it's not completely gone, and I'm not sure when it will be completely gone. Maybe never, but I'm more optimistic than that to say never. I don't know. I guess I need more experience with everything, more experience with playing for others. Be able to play this piece like this, how I imagined it, right? And that's what causes the anxiety. That's like one reason. That's one reason. There are probably multiple reasons, and that's just not a good way to go about it, right? Or even thinking about that. Why would you? I mean, it's anxiety is not logical. I said this before, and it's so weird. Even we know it's not logical, and still it's just it happens. Yeah, streaming video games. Yeah, you start making these assumptions. The same thing. When I mean, it used to be much worse before. But in the beginning, when I started streaming, and this clap command uh, got implemented pretty early on, and then for some periods, I don't know, I had less viewers, and sometimes people just wouldn't clap and stuff like that, and it made me feel like, well, probably I'm not playing that well, or I don't know, you know. So it's kind of the same thing. But those are wrong assumptions. or people not coming back, or coming back, or I just think they're not coming back, but actually they are busy. They're not coming back because they don't like me anymore. They are just busy with something else, or who knows. And they're not coming back only a month later, or so those are really destructive assumptions which you shouldn't make. And that's why I need, like, I'm noticing this with the more experience I get, the more I can see into these things that are actually causing me the anxiety, and I'm starting to unfold some things. I mean, slowly, I hope everything I can unfold and realize it's not how I initially thought. Things are not as they appear, right? It may appear to me that someone is disliking me for some reason, that's why he's not coming back. I may have done something, I don't know what, and now they don't like my stream, or they don't like my music, or I don't know. And it turns out it's a completely different reason why they didn't come back for some time. "37 viewers right now. 2/3 of the people are active at the moment. The other... Oh yeah, and the other thing is, yeah, some people don't communicate or don't clap because they are working. Yes, they are working and they just want something to run in the background. Yeah, that's the other thing. Also, 37 is a really high number. I usually... Well, without a raid, I don't really crawl up to 37. Not really often. Yeah, it happens. It's not easy being a streamer. Also, it's not easy being a pianist, artist, and we are practically combined multiple things in one. It's all not easy. But yeah, I mean, I'm open to learn, to grow. I can barely wait to grow and learn. Sometimes, I think that's why I'm sabotaging myself, because I want to grow fast. I want results now, as soon as possible. And sometimes I'm not getting those results, or I'm getting bad results. And that can be a problem. So it's not easy being patient. It's definitely not easy being patient, even with myself. Yeah, well, it's not easy. Good vibes. Thanks, Katma.